Hi everyone, Happy New Year. Okay, so I just wanted to talk about my app that I've been working so hard on, and I've made some changes since I made my last video. So the first change was the name. Now it's spelled AVI, but I was pronouncing it AV. So I decided to change it to Avi. Okay. It's still spelled the same. It's just pronounced differently. And it stands for Awesome Virtual Instructor. Yeah, get it? Corny, but I know. But that's what Avi stands for. Okay. The second thing that I changed was the multiple pricings that I had for it. So I had I think 3 or 4 different prices that people can purchase. So of course, the cheapest one had limited access to certain things and stuff like that, just like any other subscription. So I decided to change that. For now, it's going to be just one flat fee, and it's going to do everything. So it's going to be $19.99 a month, which is still reasonable. I'm not trying to break anybody's pockets. I just want people to be able to afford it, so that way they can help their kids, because the kids are our future. You know what I'm saying? We don't want these kids not knowing how to read and stuff, and not being able to take care of us elderly people, stuff like that. So it's $19.99, and I think that's pretty good, considering that you have tutors that don't even charge that an hour. Yeah, think about that. Oh, sorry. Okay, so yeah, so it's gonna be $19.99 a month, and it's gonna do pretty much everything that the premium subscription would have been. So, for example, you can upload your homework. So you can take a picture of the homework, upload it. Avi is going to scan it, look at it, check it out, and then break down the answers. It's not going to just tell you what the answer is. It's going to break it down. Okay. I also set it up where it can actually talk. At first, it didn't have that feature, not even with the most expensive subscription. So it actually talks. So if you have, let's say if you have a reading assignment and your child has a hard time reading, well, Avi can read it for them and help them with the homework. You can also actually say your question as opposed to typing it out. And like I said, Avi will speak back to you. I didn't have that for the first time I had it set up. I didn't have it like that. So I think that's a pretty cool feature. It's like you really do have a tutor right there, because you have somebody that's actually talking to you, just like a regular tutor. But as I stated, not trying to, put tutors out of business, but Avi is patient. And I know this because I purposely answered a lot of questions wrong multiple times. And not once did Avi say, you know what, you dumb, I quit, you don't know what you do. She didn't get impatient or nothing. She was just like, okay, nice try, but really calm, very patient, unlike some of us parents, and I'm one of them. So I feel like that's a great feature. What else? I'm trying to think. It was something else that I changed that I wanted to share with you guys, but I can't think of it right now. But my goal is to have it up and running. I know I said the first of the month, and I'm not there yet. Oh, the grades. Okay, so as of right now, I only have Avi for kindergarten through 5th grade. I'm going to have another one for 6th through 8th and another one for 9th through 12. And hell, I might even do a college edition one. You just never know. But right now, I'm just doing kindergarten through 5th. See how that goes. Which I feel like it should go pretty well because it's helpful. You know, it's really helpful. And like I was telling people, you can tell it how to break down the problems. So for example, let's say if your child is struggling with math. Let's say if your kid likes Minecraft or some other stuff, you know, I don't know the latest stuff, Super Mario Brothers and stuff like that. You can have it where it can break it down in those terms, like, yeah, Super Mario has 5 mushrooms and 3 of them are taken away or whatever. You know, you can just break it down where they could probably understand it better because they love Super Mario or they love Minecraft. You know, you pretty much tell it what to do. Avi is going to break it down however you want her to break it down. Or him. Avi could be a boy too. But you tell it how to break it down to the kid, and if the kid is on like a lower level, like if they're in the 5th grade but they're on the 3rd grade level, Avi is going to work with them until they can get to that 5th grade level. Like I said, this is a game changer. I'm very proud of this little app I have, and I wish I would have had it back when my son was younger, because it's really helpful. It really is. It's not gonna, you know, just give answers. It's gonna actually explain things very thoroughly, depending on the level your kid is on, like whatever grade level they are. They're gonna break it down so they can understand. And yeah, that's what Avi is about. So if you have any questions, if you want to know more about it, if there's some questions that I did not cover, let me know. You can inbox me anytime. I will get back to you as soon as I can. But yeah, this is a game changer. It really is. And I think that, no, I know that it's going to do well. Because, I mean, it's about education. It helps you with testing. If you be like, hey, I need you to prep me for the state test that I'm taking, you know, it will do just that. And maybe a lot of these scores won't be so low, because I did look at the Illinois school report card, and the grades are pretty low. The scores are pretty low, especially within the district that I went to and a lot of the surrounding schools. So I feel like those parents should want to reach out to me. Hit me up, because it can help you and it can help your kid. Also, I'm pretty sure I said this before, but it also has parent mode. So it's student mode, parent mode. If you put it on parent mode and you want to know how to break it down for your kid, parent mode will do that. You be like, hey, this is, my child is on a, you know, in the 3rd grade, on a 1st grade level or whatever. Or it could be on the 3rd grade level. You know, everybody, it's not for kids that are, you know, behind. It could be kids that are on the same level, but they just having a little difficulties with certain things. And you just tell it, hey, I want you to tell me how to explain this. And it will. As opposed to you being like, man, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do this new math. That way your kid would be like, dang, my mama's smart. She know how to do this. They didn't even have this back in her day, and she know how to do this. Not realizing that Avi helped you out. But you ain't got to tell them all that. You know what I'm saying? You just don't. So yes, Avi is coming out. It's $19.99 a month. She talks to you. You can talk to her. She gonna help you through schooling. She gonna help you with everything. Well, school related. Even science. Even social studies. It's not just math. It's not just English. It's all subjects. So, if you're interested, let me know. But it will be coming out soon. Thank you for listening.